good evening and welcome back to BPRL on PlayStation. This is season 1.5 and we are back this week with the Red Division. If you would like to watch the Blue Division, the top tier, go to Indigo's channel. If you type in Indigo F1 on YouTube, his channel will come up. Jamie is on comms with Young Lights over there. But here we have an intermediate tyre Britain qualifying. So looks like it's raining enough for them to be on the inters. But not for the slicks or the mediums. So let's see how everyone gets on. It's a full grid again, which is lovely to see. Everyone doing their best to try and do well here in this short championship. Currently the leader of the championship is Colo Man. He has won 2 of the last 3 races. His main rival is Let's Get Fiscal, and it's looking to be a tight one. Colo Man said to me he's feeling a bit of the pressure today, so we shall see how we cope with that pressure. And Extras Indica is going to be the first car to take us on at that. So let's go on board with Zinica. He wasn't here last week at Canada. Oh, and he's struggling out there. It looks slippy. Oh, it looks very slippy. Goes very deep. And he's cancelled that lap. And I think we'll see a lot of cancelled laps here this evening. So let's find who's behind him. We've got a Toro Rosso behind him. Looks like it is Lux. Let's have a look and see how Lux does this week. That seems very slippery out there. Drivers seem to be struggling all over the place. If anyone in the race is watching the stream, please do let us know what weather we have in store for the race. It'll be interesting to know if we're going to have a wet race or a dry one here in Britain. Lux takes that very well, that sweeping right-hander. He's now coming up to Maggots and Beckett's. Obviously having to be a bit more cautious than you normally would. And he seems to have taken that quite well there. And I think we should be seeing a decent lap here from Lux. And the time he has set is a 1:42.7. So that's not a bad effort from Lux. So now we will see the time start to roll in. Here's King Dommy. He came second, or third last week after penalties. TTG Storm came second last week. Not available this week, which is a shame. And King Dommy has not set a lap there, but Colo's gone fast. It's 1:41.4. We got some more times rolling in. I think Stick is about to cross the line. It's a 2:02, so there's been a mistake there, or he's backed out of that one. So he'll be looking to improve on that. Ahmed, someone who got his first points last week at Austria. What's he going to set? A 1:42.8. Fastest third sector of anyone so far. Catboy Key is about to start a lap. Everyone else has come in. Is Zenica still coming around? He's invalidated, so Zenica will be coming back into the pits, I believe. I'm just going to... Sorry, as you guys know, I do the socials at the same time as I'm commentating. So that's what's going on. Delta's retired. Delta has crashed out just after turn 1. Or is that the pit lane? Jimmy's been given a 5-place grid penalty. Delta, but I think Delta was parked on the pit lane exit from where his car had crashed out. So not quite sure what's gone on there. I think Sticku is about to set his proper lap now. What's it gonna be for Tim? And he goes fastest, 140.5. Very good. Nearly a second faster than Cola Man. And we've nearly had 8 minutes, and we've only had 5 drivers put times on the board. As I believe Ahmed is coming round again, does not improve on his time. The other Williams driver, let's get Fiscal, goes 6th, 209, not a proper one, I'm afraid. Everyone else is either on an outlap. Let's stick with Jimmy then. And we have the intel from one of the drivers. It is a dry race, so I'm sure most of the drivers will be relieved by that. Interesting to see Callum's gone out on softs. Lux has also just put softs on. He's in the pit. He has actually gone back to inters though. Interesting. Maybe this rain is going to be easing up at the end of this session. We don't know. Oh, and Jimmy's gone round. Is he going to be able to stay out that barrier? He's just managed to slow himself down enough. But he's going to have to get himself back to the pits. Come on, Jimmy, back to the pits, pal. Get yourself back to the pits. Who's on the lap? Duke. Let's have a look at Duke, see what he can do. Flying through Maggots and Beckett's. I have to say, when we watched Lux here, he didn't go through it quite as well as Duke has, and Storm has now retired. He's retired in the pits. So that is both Ferraris out here. That is a bit of a shame. Here comes Duke. Snookster, by the way, we missed that. He's gone up to second. Big Baguette has gone ahead of Colo Man. Fiscal's gone ahead of Ahmed and Lux. Where's Duke going to put himself? 4th place, just ahead of Colo Man. 7.5 minutes left. We have Monaco Sirs in one of the gravel traps after turn 1. That's taken a few. Callum Anderson's gone fastest on softs. Very interesting. So the only driver to go on softs And he's managed to go over half a second quicker than Sticku. So maybe people need to go on the softs. Big Baguette getting out of the way for other drivers. Good to see. Mystic still not set a lap just yet. Lux has now gone to the softs in the pits. Will he go through with it though? We saw that happen last time and he didn't actually stick to it. People coming into the pits. You can see Kovalainen. He's coming up to the line. And he's set at 142.7. He just sort of lost the back end there in that final sector. Disco Stu set at 143. He's actually run out of fuel, so I think he's struggling to get back round right now. Trulson has gone up to 4th place with 140.9. Anyone else coming around? One of the Cleds. Oh, there's another car in the gravel trap, and that is Catboy Key. It's a very slippery track out there right now, and as you can see, a lot more people are going on softs here. I think people have seen what Callum Anderson has done, and they have clocked. We've caught onto it. One could say going for another lap, but he's really struggling out there. Really struggling. So it'll be interesting to see if these guys on the softs are going to be able to improve. Obviously, King Dommy, Extras Indica haven't set a lap yet. I can see Alfa Romeo, not that one. Kovalainen, is he on a lap? No, he's coming into the pits. So he's recently gone to a wheel. He looked like he struggled in the first couple of races. We didn't see him in Austria, unfortunately, but he's back this week. It'll be interesting to see how Kovalainen can do this week, see if he's made any improvements on that wheel. We got Tansley in the chat, looking forward to seeing Storm, Ocon and Delta do well tonight, representing Accelerate Sim Racing. They're both actually in the same team as well, but unfortunately they've both, one has crashed out I believe, and one has retired in the pits, so they'll be starting from the back. Hopefully the race can have better luck for them. Let's have a look. Who's come up to the line? Ahmed is coming up to the line. Can he improve on his 142.2? He will, and he's moved up one place ahead of Let's Get Fiscal. Let's Get Fiscal is not the one coming up to the line. It's Seneca, but that is an outlap. Just over 3 minutes left. We have a Toro Rosso coming up. He's Cola Man. King Dommy's coming up. Everyone seems to be on outlaps right now. So who is on the lap? One could say is, but it's invalid. Snookster's on the lap on those soft tyres. Let's have a look. Let's go on board with Snookster and see what's going to happen. Adam in the chat, nice to see you join us this evening. He has said Silverstone is a nightmare when wet. Hopefully 2020 will be better given the track has been resurfaced in real life specifically to aid better drainage. That will be interesting to see, because on here it seems like oil is spilled all over the track, because we've seen a lot of cars really struggling here. And Snookster is coming up to the end of his lap. He has set a 140.5 on Inters on softs, he's going to set a 140.1. He improves, moves up to second place, but doesn't challenge Callum for P1. Trulson is about to start his lap. A couple of Toro Rosso guys, they are coming up to start their laps. Extra Seneca though on softs hasn't set a time yet. What's he gonna do? It's a 142.2. Very, very interesting. Puts him up to 10th, just behind his teammate. He has retired. That is that for Extra Seneca. Who's the next car coming round? I believe it is King Dommy. He's nearly lost it, and he's actually lost his time because of that. So that time's invalidated. He's got one more go here, so give it your all. Who's behind him? Is it Mystic? No, it's Big Baguette, and Big Baguette goes fastest, 139.8. Callum is out on an outlap, but will he be able to get round to be able to have a challenge? We'll have to see. Disco Sue starting his final run. Seeing the retirements come in now. Catboy Key is coming up to the line to get one last go in. So is Kovalainen. I think a lot of guys have missed out going on to softs here. Softs seem the best tyre to be on. Is this Snookster? Snookster is coming into the pits. Is it Jimmy Allen we can see here? Jimmy Allen on an outlap. Lux has retired. Mystic has also retired. Crashed out, possibly. So Jimmy's just started a lap. Is that Trulson just starting a lap? Oh, he's just done a lap, but he might be on one as well. I think Callum has missed it, unless we have a time glitch. I think we have a time glitch. I think he literally just made it. So there we go. The first person of these last few runners is going to be Disco Stu on those softs. Currently a 143 set on inters. He's looking very decent. He's going to go faster, but how much faster? It's going to be 140.5. Puts him up to 5th place. He'll be very happy with that. Who's this coming around the final corner? It's Kovalainen. I don't think he's in. Oh no, it was Stiku. Sorry, Stiku has stayed 4th. Monocled Sir has stayed 14th. Catboy Key has gone up to 4th place. Well done to him. Here's Kovalainen, gone up to 10th, 141.5. We've got 3 more drivers. First of those is Jimmy Allen. What can Jimmy do? He's got an unfortunate 5-place grid penalty. So if he can get as high as possible, that'll be fantastic for him. Here he comes round the final corner. Is he going to improve? He goes 15th. That's his only time, so he couldn't improve. Trulson has gone up to 3rd, just behind his teammate on those inters. Can Callum Anderson? Oh, I think he's invalidated. I don't think we're going to see this one count. He was faster. Has it counted? It hasn't counted. It was invalid. So, there we have it. Big Baguette takes pole in the Haas with a 139.8, and Callum Anderson and Trulson in the Renaults right behind him. Then it comes Snookster, Catboy Key, Stiku, Disco Stu, Colo Man, Duke, Kovalainen rounds up the top 10. Ahmed in 11th, Fiscal 12th, Extra Zenica 13th, then Lux in 14th, Jimmy 15th, Monocled Sir in 16th, King Dommy 17th, Mystic 18th, and the Ferraris of Delta and Storm Ocon starting respectively at the back of the grid. Anthony has commented, not bad from Kovalainen, still learning no assists on Will. Yeah, I think that's his best qualifying so far of the season, P10. We're just going to dive in. So, I think... So we've got a dry race here. We've got a dry race over in blue, but I think they're going to have a restart because someone's not loading in properly. So I don't know what has happened there. So I am trying to sort out what's happening in blue division while doing this. So I may be quiet during this formation lap, just trying to sort things out, but I make sure I won't miss the race. Right, well, they are having a restart of the lobby over at blue. So let us focus on red. 20 drivers. This one gonna go. We got 5 lights in Britain. And we have the lights glitch. And away we go. Big Baguette gets a very good start. Also gets a good start on his teammate. And who's that Mercedes? He's gone very wide. Very, very wide there. And he's losing a lot of places. There's a bit of carnage. There's a virtual safety car. Had a few severe collisions in the midfield. Snookster somehow, after going very wide after turn 1, has managed to P4. Incredible. So it's a virtual safety car here. Big Baguette still leads with Trulson and Callum Anderson following on behind. And we are back racing. We have the Callum Anderson and are on the chase for Big Baguette at the front. Sticku trying to chase down Snookster. Has he got damage? Yeah, he's missing an end plate. Did seem to be struggling there. Duke and Disco Stu, the two McLarens, going side by side. And Duke can seize the place, but then Disco Stu has to back off because he nearly goes into the back of Sticku. Disco Stu going into the pits. Must have a bit of damage. Let's Get Fiscal is going well. Big Baguette obviously sets the fastest lap there in P1. Someone else in the pits, Colo Man. I did see, I think he picked up a penalty, so he might be looking to just get rid of this penalty and get on with his race. Let's go back to the front. Sorry if my voice is lagging a bit, guys. Sometimes it just happens. I don't know when it happens, but I just have to try and get on with the job. Duke and Sticku fighting out here, the two Dutch guys. Duke on the medium tyres is going to look for a move up the inside. Sticku tries to hold it, but he tries to give the space inside. He manages to actually keep the position. I'm very surprised at that one. But Duke flying up. We've had a retirement. AstraZeneca is in the car. There it is on the right hand side of your screen. King Dommy just going past the wrecked Williams, and it is a safety car despite the car being completely off the track. So Disco Stu and Cola Man will be relieved of that, and we're going to see a fair few pits, I believe. The top three, well, Chilson and Baguette, they were already past the pit entrance. We've got an absolute queue going into... Let's have a look at this pit lane. Seeing some drivers going onto the hards. We'll have a look. We'll wait. We'll have a look what happens. Callum Anderson's come into the pits. Had a good start. A lot of people going onto the hards. Callum Anderson's gone to the medium. Delta's gone onto the medium as well. Kovalainen's had to double stack, so he's missing a lot of time here. Disco Stu is gaining some places due to everyone in the pits. Kovalainen has been properly held up here, and he's now dropped to the back of the pack. So yeah, safety car. It's Big Baguette who still leads. Chilson behind him in second, and Snookster now up to third. So two better Jale drivers, Big Baguette and Chilson, leading the way here in Britain. And one of the better Jale drivers, Morgan Brown, is spectating. Evening to you, Morgan. He has said good luck to the better Jale drivers tonight, and that is Big Baguette, Chilson, Let's Get Fiscal, and AstraZeneca. So one of them has already crashed out, unfortunately. Adam again has said good luck to Storm Archon, and he's currently up to 8th, not doing too bad. Ollie Parkhouse, thank you for joining the stream. And thank you for telling me that the voice is lagging. But yeah, as I said, it's something that just seems to happen. Might be something to do with the microphone. But we move. So we have lost one driver in AstraZeneca. Ahmed has received a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. It sort of happened last week. We had safety car, and we had a lot of sort of silly penalties come up. The type of penalties that just are quite aggravating to get. silly ones. So some more of that happening this week. Anthony's commented again, Cove Lining definitely getting quicker, well done to him. He does seem it, compared to the first two races. He does seem to be finding his groove again now. Obviously running no assists on the wheel that he recently purchased. So the top 8 are yet to pit, so interesting to see. Maybe they might just have set strategies here and they're trying to just keep to those strategies. Maybe pitting just doesn't offer them much of an advantage in their heads. Jimmy, look at that. Jimmy started P20, he's up to P7. Very good start. The safety car is in this lap. Guys, watching, we've got like 9 or 10 of you here. Thank you for watching the stream. Give me some predictions. I'll read out some predictions. Who's going to be winning this race? Who's going to be joining them on the podium? Give me the top 3. Who's going to be in the top 3? And I shall read them out. So Big Baguette will be getting us underway. This is a terrible view, but here we go. It's quite a fast one actually. Didn't slow them down much, and he's seemed to have caught Chawson a bit off guard there. Are we going to see any moves into turn 1? Anyone on the back of someone? Callum's on the back of Storm. He's going up the inside, wheel to wheel between the Renault and the Ferrari. There's another move at the back as well. Callum's gone up the inside and he's got the move done on Storm. Seems he's up to 8th place, already moving himself up. Colorman has moved up ahead of Sticku. Sticku's off. Tim is off the track. It's not been a good start to this British Grand Prix for Sticku. Let's have a check quickly. Has he got any damage? I've seen Lux Mark has taken Storm as well. He's got no damage, so hopefully Sticku, now a bit of fresh air, can just start pumping in the laps. Storm is losing place after place at the moment. He's now dropped down to 11th. Ahmed's gone around him, and so is Disco Stu. What is going on there? Jimmy's gone. Jimmy has spun it where AstraZeneca did. And he is round after saying he had a good start. He is now back down to the back of the pack with Sticku there. Sorry, Jimmy, it might have been the commentator's curse. But here is Delta having a look at Catboy Key. Is he going to have a look at the inside? He did. He had a little peek, but he didn't go for it. Cola Man's gone for it though. That was unexpected. I bet Delta didn't think that was going to happen. Cola Man's now looking up the inside. He's not going to make the move, but he's got to be careful. King Domi on his outside. These drivers are having a look at people ahead of them, and they're not being aware of the guys behind them. We just saw 2 drivers take advantage of people looking forward, not back. Oh, and there goes Catboy Key into the gravel. Too much curbage there. Jimmy Allen's gone to the pits, probably got damage. He's going to get that rectified. Sticku gains another place. Delta coming up to his teammate in Storm. Going to go up the inside. And I think Storm's going to let his teammate through. Got to be careful. Oh, something happened to Duke. Duke's lost a few places there. No damage, but he has lost a few places. He's down to 9th place. We've got a bit of a battle going on at the front. We're going to have to go to the front. See if Chawson's going to do anything here against Big Baguette. He's getting close to the Haas driver. But these 3 at the front seem to be pulling away. So these 3 are the ones to watch. Let's get Fiscal trying to hunt them down. We've got more moves at the back as Storm loses another place. What is going on there with Storm? He's got a lot of ERS, Storm. Don't think he's using that ERS as well as he should be here. And he's lost another place to Mystic. He's got to start using that ERS and start battling his way back up the field. Oh, and he's off. And he's off. It's a collision with Mystic. And Storm Ocon is out of this race. Mystic seemed to start losing the back end. Mystic has now retired from the session. Not sure what happened there. Don't know if Mystic has crashed himself out on purpose or what, but he's gone straight after. So we've just lost Storm and Mystic. Mystic seemed to sort of start losing the back end. Seemed to be really struggling. And that just sort of veered him left and into the path of Storm Ocon, and Storm couldn't really do much there to try and avoid that, which is a real shame, and he is out of this race. It is 2 DNFs in 2 races for Storm Ocon. So the virtual safety car is over. We're seeing more moves happening. Duke's gone at the inside of Ahmed, but Ahmed has done the switchback and he's regained that 8th position. Medium versus hard tyres. Mystic has... I'm not going to read out what he said. Right. What's going on? Monoclid Sir's the next one. Turn 1 is catching a lot of drivers out here. Got to be careful on that inside curb. If you take too much of that curb, it's literally just going to fling your car around and you are a passenger. King Dommy moving up the inside of Delta, wheel to wheel here. Can we get a better view? We can, I think. Around the outside, Delta's trying to keep it. He's going for the switchback though, very nicely done. Gone up to 11th place. King Dommy still looking for that move. Callum Anderson has got ahead of Let's Get Fiscal. He's moved up to 4th. So can Callum be the one to bridge the gap to the top 3? The top 3 having an almighty battle. We will go there shortly. Just going to see if Dommy's going to have another go at Delta here. And we're going to leave that one and we're going to have a look at Duke and Ahmed. These two have been battling for a few laps now. Doesn't look like Duke's going to be able to make a move. He's definitely thinking about it, but it's not going to happen. Oh, and Jimmy lost it again. Can we see if there's damage? Please, game. Oh, he's lost his right end plate. It's going from bad to worse here for Jimmy Allen. It's a real shame to see. You'd like to see everyone being able to fight and compete, but he's half a lap behind the rest here, and he's going to have to pit for damage. If he keep fighting on, but there you go, he has retired. Sometimes it is worth fighting on, you never know, there could be another safety car, but sometimes there isn't, and you're not going to get anywhere really. So here's the fourth retirement of this session, Jimmy Allen. Look at these three fighting all the way around. They've now all done 9 laps on the softs, so who's going to be first to blink and go for the undercut? We've got a lot of Delta fans in tonight. Ollie Parkhouse has commented, I think Snookster is going to come last. I don't know whether that's a joke or not, but he's doing well at the moment. He's in good driver, Snookster. Curtis and Adam have both said, come on, Delta. He is part of ASR, so ASR team. And he's staying ahead of King Dom. He's pushing away now, and he's starting to gain on Disco Stew. Where's the fight here? Ahmed's gone round. Ooh! He made a bit of contact there with Cola, man. Has he got damaged? Yes, he has. He's lost his right end plate there. That's unfortunate for the Racing Point driver. I believe Blue Division still haven't got started. I think they've been having some real connection issues. Hopefully they can get started soon as possible. We've missed a move up front. Snookster's gone ahead of Trawson. Oh, and Big Baguette and Snookster have come in. So they're going for the undercut on Trawson. So we'll have to keep an eye. I'm sure Trawson will pit at the end of the next lap. We've got some fighting going on here, I believe. A lot on Delta, and Delta is on the back of Disco Stew. Disco Stew is on the back of Army, so we've got a 4-car train here. And Big Baguette's come out on the mediums. Snookster has also come out on the mediums. Monocled Sir has also pitted. He's going for the hard, so he's going long. 15 more laps here at Silverstone. Oh, Charleston's picked up a 3-second time penalty. That could be crucial at the end of this race, especially with how tight we've seen it so far between him, Big Baguette, and Snookster. Lux is following Callum Anderson as well. He's running the hard, Callum's running the soft. Oh dear, Snookster's gone round. Snookster's gone round where AstraZeneca lost it, where Jimmy also lost it. Does he have damage? He doesn't have damage, so he's got away with one there, I think. So here we go, Charleston pits. Obviously Snookster's had a bit of a spin. Big Baguette was the leader of this race. Oh, this is gonna be tight. We'll go on board with Big Baguette. Who's gonna come out ahead? Big Baguette or Trawson? It's Trawson. Trawson's come out ahead, so the undercut has not worked. It really hasn't worked here. So Big Baguette is going to have to make a move on Trawson. Catboy Key in the middle of them, so he's got a car in the middle of them as well. So he's got the advantage of Big Baguette having to pass a car. Delta move on Disco Stew, and King Dommy's also going to look to make a move through Maggots and Beckett's. That's risky. And Disco Stew also getting a bit onto the grass there. Grass looks alright, Stu. No need to cut it for us. But here goes Delta on Ahmed for that 5th place. I think we've had contact between the Alfa Romeo team. At the end of Maggots and Beckett's, looks like Sticku and Kovalainen might have had a bit of a scrap. Inter-team scrap. Ahmed has come into the pits. Delta's up to 5th. Sticku 6th. Sorry. No, Stu 6th. Always getting messed up. And he's currently holding King Dommy off, who is in P7. So Sticku is coming in. I can't change the camera, so I can't see if he's got damage. Lux has made a move on Callum Anderson. So Lux has taken the lead of this race for now. Let's have a look. Sticky's serving a pen, and he's getting a front wing change. Very, very interesting. A lot of Delta fans tuning in. Amar saying hello to you. Delta is having a good race here, up to 5th. Oh, we got Big Baguette on the back of Kovalainen. So risky place to make a move. Maggots and Beckett's is risky as well. Not close enough to even attempt to make a move. But if he gets a good exit out of Maggots and Beckett's, gets the DRS, he might be able to make a move on the Alfa Romeo driver of Kovalainen. Here he goes on the outside. Kovalainen is going to stick to the inside, hold his ground, but Big Baguette, fresher tyres, faster tyres, gets round and moves himself up to P9, and he can begin to chase down Traulsen, who is now 2.5 seconds up the road. So we are over halfway here. Blue is only just getting going. I think they've had some real issues. So we may even try and catch up the end of that race after we have interviews. If we have interviews here, Catboy Key and Kovalainen now scrapping. Catboy Key has got past him. That's a good move by the Mercedes driver. Any other moves happening up the field? Not at the moment. Everyone's a bit spaced out. Callum's still clinging on to the back of Lux. Callum's definitely going to have to pit again. Lux might have to as well. 23 laps on hard tyres. Possible, guys? What do we think? Not too sure myself. But these two are currently the leaders of the race. Duke comes in for his first pit stop. So he's coming in to get rid of those medium tyres. Callum's still pushing Lux. It's hard to call what's going to happen here. People still going to have to pit. Duke has gone on to softs. Let's have a look. Coleman set the fastest lap on mediums. It looks like he will come out ahead of Monaco. So the Racing Point's struggling here today. Although Ahmed is on fresh mediums, Monaco is on fairly fresh hard, so you never know. Keep going, guys. Keep putting those laps in. Everyone is pretty much over a second apart right now, apart from Callum Anderson and Lux Mark at the front. So let's have a look. Everyone has made a stop, but let's get fiscal. He's the only driver not to make a stop yet, so he's not doing too bad up there in third. Position changes. Look at that. Lux is currently up. I'm trying to read it. Up 13 places. King Domi up 12. Delta up 13. Stiku is current driver who's lost most places here. Down 10. So not great there. We'll stick with these guys for now until another battle ensues elsewhere. Oh, we've had Monaco. He's lost it. At Maggots and Beckett's. Has he got damage? He hasn't got damage. Good. Keep going. Keep going, Alex. Coleman's coming up to Kovalainen here. Fresh mediums on old hards. I think I know how this is going to go, and that is exactly how I thought it would go. Coleman up ahead of Kovalainen into 10th place. There's a lot of penalties coming through. So we might see a fair few changes here at the end of the race. I don't have a look at race director. I prefer to keep it a bit of a mystery. So unless you guys have been tracking, watching, then we're all in it together and we have no idea what's going on. It'll be interesting to see if some of these medium runners pit. Let's Get Physical's doing very well. He's nearly done 16 laps now. 16 laps on these mediums. So I'm sure he'll be coming in. Maybe at the end of this lap and going for softs, running softs to the end. King Dommy is actually one of the medium runners who's coming in. And he will be going onto the softs, I'm sure, for a quick end to his race. Stu's on 15 lap old hards. Got another 9 laps to go. Can it happen? What's happened here? We have the safety car. Ahmed. Where's Ahmed's lost it on the straight? How on earth has Ahmed lost it there? That, I'm sort of lost for words here. It's a safety car, so we're going to have the whole field properly backed up here. Everyone's going to have a chance. Everyone's going to go on softs. Everyone's got to go on softs. So people like Lux, Callum, Fiscal, Delta, Disco Stu, all possibly or will be pitting, are going to have complete free pits. Anthony has said Kovalainen is saying his car is overheating and his bottom of his seat is burning. I mean, he's not actually in the car, so if that's actually happening, I'd be quite worried. He's probably in a gaming chair, so. Oh, interesting. Charleston stayed out on 6 lap old mediums. I don't think that's the right call. I think Charleston's made a big mistake there. He's the only person who's not going on to softs. Oh dear, I think Charleston could be gobbled up here by the rest of the guys that have gone onto the soft tyres. He's going to have a right job on his hands. The safety car won't come in this lap, it has to do at least 2 laps. So this is the first lap, so it's going to come in at the end of next one if everyone catches up properly. Which everyone has pitted, so no reason why. So Charleston is going to have to survive 7 laps on 8 lap old mediums. This is going to be very, very interesting. What an end to the British Grand Prix we are going to have here. It's been a really enjoyable race, actually. Really decent racing from some of the guys. It's been anyone's race. I think most of you will agree. Anyone could still win this race. It's just completely opened up, especially with this safety car. Even before the safety car, I was thinking that anyone could win it. Even the guys that were on the old mediums and hards, I thought they all had a chance because they were gonna be going on to softs, and I think they could have had a good chance of at least getting onto the podium or even getting the win. So yeah, pretty much caught up. We're just waiting for the monoclonid Sir and Sticku. They will catch up before the end of the next lap, so he will have the safety car in at the end of this lap. Give me one moment. I am just going to check that we have now got Blue Division underway. We are underway in Blue Division, actually. Someone is missing. Someone's just crashed out, actually. Funny enough, it's a Williams. And here, that is weird. We had AstraZeneca, first car to crash out here. And that sweeping right-hander, sorry, I can't remember the name of it. He's in a Williams, AstraZeneca. And in blue, they've just had Pat, who's in a Williams, out on the exact same turn. Exact same turn. That is slightly odd. But they are on to lap 2, and they've got a safety car from it now. Pat will be very annoyed there. They've started very late due to some connection issues and been waiting around to get that going, and now it's not going to happen. So that is a shame for Pat. I think it's just not much he can do about that, really. Seemed to be a driver error more than anything. We have lost Sticku. I did just see that. I don't know if he's crashed out, but he's gone. So we're down to 14 drivers here. The safety car is going to be coming in. Chawson will be getting on those medium tyres. Top tier Tainsley is the blue tier, so this is the second tier red division, but still quite a fast tier. Back Chawson getting us underway. Lux right on the back of him already, hasn't managed to catch out the Toro Rosso driver. Everyone's got to be careful through turn 1 here. We've seen a few people go. Monocled Sir, he's gone a few times. And I think he's taken that turn 1 cautious. Look at this queue here. Catboy, Key, Disco Stu, King, Delta, Duke. All very close together. Let's get Fiscal, Callum, a bit more spread out. Lux is right on the back of Chawson. Chawson's going to have the drive of his life to keep his position. King Dommy's made a move up the inside of Delta. And he's got the move done. He's gone a bit wide though here. Is Delta going to be able to get that move back? It's wheel banging. Snookster's gone. Snookster's spun it somewhere. He's now at the back of the field. Big Baguette is onto the back of Catboy Key. Don't want to make a move there. That's very high risk. Disco Stu is onto the back of Delta now. Delta's dropped a place and he's looking like he's struggling a bit here. Sorry, Delta fans. Coleman's gotten ahead of Big Baguette because Big Baguette has lost it at the end of Maggots and Beckett's. Has he got damage? He hasn't. He's alright. He can keep going. Keep going, Big Baguette. Coleman coming up to the back of Catboy Key. It's all kicking off here with 6 laps to go. Chawson still, look at the fastest laps flying in, by the way. Callum Anderson just said it, 1:30, nearly flat. Chawson still in the lead though. Lux has got to get on with it because Callum Anderson, being the fastest driver on the track. Oh, there we go. Lux is making the move up the inside. He's forced his way through on the Renault, and the Toro Rosso is into the lead. Chawson's going to have to try and get this move back as quickly as possible. Otherwise, he's going to be moving down the pecking order fast. Big Baguette has gone to the back now. Not sure what happened, but Snickster has got ahead of him. Coleman still trying to get onto Catboy Key here. Oh, Chawson. Oh, and Chawson's gone. Chaucer's gone into the wall. He's out of the session. It's a virtual safety car. Absolute tank slapper. Big tank slapper into the wall in Maggots and Beckett. Chaucer is the 7th victim of Silverstone. It's a big race. I did think he made the mistake though of staying on those mediums when everyone else went onto the softs. Really made it difficult for him to try and keep that top spot. But it's a shame that he's leaving this race with no points. Definitely deserved something out of this race here. But it's a VSC. 5 laps to go. Lion's moved into the points. VSC's taken a while. You can tell a lot of the drivers, but not many laps left. They want to get going. And there we go. Green. Oh, what's happened to Kovalainen? Kovalainen's lost it. Oh no, Kovalainen's lost it. At such a late stage of the race, that could be very, very costly. He's got no damage. Keep going, Kovalainen. Had a good race so far. Who's going to come out on top here? Disco Stu's got a 3-second time penalty. Oof. But he's managed to squeeze himself ahead of Delta there. Very, very daring move from Disco Stu through Maggots and Beckett. But very, very well executed. Congratulations, Stu, sir, on that one. Catboy Key is going to have to defend this one from Colo Man. Delta's gone back up ahead of Disco Stu. I'm seeing Duke as well. It's gone ahead of Let's Get Fiscal into the podium position. Oh, we've seen a bit of contact there as Stu lost an end plate. He hasn't, but there was a bit of contact. We've got 4 drivers here. Probably. Oh, and there's contact. There's contact. Disco Stu and Delta have made contact. They're both okay. There's got to be damage, surely. There's a right end plate missing on that McLaren. Delta actually doesn't have any damage, so hopefully he can make his way back into the points. Colo Man is now onto the back of Catboy Key. King Dommy onto the back of Let's Get Fiscal. Fiscal's not letting Duke get away here. This is a very edge of your seats race, ladies and gentlemen. Callum Anderson's picked up a 3-second time penalty. That could be crucial here. That could be crucial. Snookster has gone ahead of Monocled Sir. Monocled Sir is round. It's not the first time we've said it today, but it looks like there's been contact. He's put the arm up, the driver, and that was with Snookster. So I'm sure, well, that could come up in steward's inquiries after the race. So we shall take a look at that for sure. Big Baguette making a move up the inside of Delta. Callum Anderson. Someone just, I think Luck set the fastest lap, and Callum Anderson's literally just smashed it straight after. Snookster's made a move on Disco Stu. He's up into 8th place. Stu down to 9th. There's changes all over the field constantly here at the moment. This battle for the last podium place is interesting. Someone's gone round. It's Kovalainen again. He's reset himself to this track. He must have been in a dodgy place. Let's go up to this podium battle. King Dommy, Let's Get Fiscal, trying to catch up to Duke. Duke is starting to pull away from Let's Get Fiscal though. He's on older softs as well. Oh, God, I thought King Dommy turned in very early there. But I think it was just a bit of lag. But he definitely has struggled with Beckett's there. He's lost a load of time on Fiscal. Disco Stu's picked up another penalty. Big Baguette is now going to go past the McLaren man. And soon we're going to have Disco Stu versus Delta once more. Two drivers collided going to turn 1 2 laps ago. Hopefully we won't see another repeat of that. Wow, Delta very late on the brakes. Nearly went straight to the back of Disco Stu there. Can Delta force his way into the points? These are the 2 final laps. Disco Stu definitely had a bit of a checking the brakes going into turn 1 there. I think a lot of people have seen a lot of people spin on that turn 1 and they don't want to do it themselves. Is Callum going to be able to make a challenge for the win? He's doing his best. He's pushing this Toro Rosso around the track almost. These two are definitely the fastest 2 drivers currently on track. Callum Anderson has got DRS here. More penalties coming in. You can see at the bottom of the screen. Not going to be able to make a move, Callum Anderson. What about Delta? Is Delta going to make a move on Disco Stu? This is for the final points position. It's going to be a scrap to the end. And we enter the final lap. Are we going to see any moves made? Oh, and Delta I think might have just tapped the back of Disco Stu and he's lost the car slightly. I thought I just saw a car completely veering off there, but I didn't. King Dommy's really trying to get up. Let's get Fiscal. I think Duke's going to be alright for the podium here. Callum Anderson, can he make a charge for the win on the last lap? What a race it's been. Drivers fighting away, all the way up and down the grid. Will we see any last lap moves? Callum's absolutely going for it. Someone's lost it. King Dommy's lost it. No, that is gutting. King Dommy's out of the race. Last lap, he had 1 sector to go. Callum's looking to try and make a move on Lux here. He's not going to be able to make it. And Lux Mark is going to take the win here at Silverstone. No, he's not. 5-second time penalty unserved. So Callum the win. Duke comes in 2nd, Fiscal 3rd. Lux doesn't even finish on the podium. He finishes 4th. Catboy Key gets 5th, 6th for Big Baguette, 7th for Colo Man, 8th for Snookster. Disco Stu comes home 9th. Delta takes 10th. Monocled Sir will come home in 11th. And Kovalainen in a respectable 12th place. Oh, if he can make the line. Reverses almost over the line. There we go. Wow, what a race. What a race. And there you have it. Callum Anderson takes the win. Duke finishing 2nd, and let's get Fiscal with a vital 3rd place there against the championship rival Colo Man. It's looking like these two are the men to beat right now, but this is only the 4th race, still 5 more rounds to go. Will we see anyone else come up and challenge at the top? But there you have it. Callum Anderson with the win, only just as well with that time penalty. Duke comes second. Let's Get Fiscal takes the final podium position. Lux had a great race, but penalties have cost him, and he's gone down to fourth. Fifth place is Catboy Key. Big Baguette sixth. Cola Man comes home seventh. Snookster in eighth. Disco Stew ninth. Delta takes the final point in 10th. Monocled Sir 11th. Kovalainen 12th. Fastest lap I didn't see. My bad. Anthony said, shame for Kovalainen, could have got some points. He said the VSC just ended at the wrong time for him and he wasn't concentrating. He'll be back. Very good race from Kovalainen, I have to say. It does look like he has improved. And he has had a good race there. Let's see if any of the guys want to have a quick interview about their races. And then we will actually dive into the blue division race. Where is everyone? There's Duke. Let's get Fiscal and Callum. Let's give them an invitation. See who joins. If no one joins, no one joins. It's completely up to the guys if they want to join or not. Ah, we've got someone join us. Hello, Kieran.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, pal. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty happy with that. P3.
P3. Were you expecting that? Because obviously it's Lux who came across the line first, who's dropped all the way down to fourth.
Yeah, under the safety car I was checking who had penalties, and the guy behind me and the guy in front of me didn't have any, so I was like, okay. Obviously couldn't tell what mark was on, and luckily for me, obviously, he had a pen, which just popped us up into P3, which was a nice little surprise, but got to be up there to be able to get those kind of situations.
Exactly. And is that 4 podiums out of 4 races? Or is that 3?
Definitely not 4. I think it's 3.
I think it's 3. 3 out of 4. That's not a bad run.
Yeah.
It's not a bad run. Consistent, and you've gained on your championship rival, Cola Man.
How many points is it now?
Oh, I haven't done the math. I'm not that quick. But what's that? That was must have been quite a sweaty end to the race. That safety car bunching everyone up for the last, what was it, 7 or so laps?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was coming out of one corner and I literally started to say a safety car would be nice here, and as I said the word safety car, he came out. So I mean, that was quite nice of the safety car to come out just as I asked him to. Luckily I stayed out for one more lap. Jeff had told me to pit the lap before, and I thought I'll just stick it out just in case there's safety car, and yeah, it worked.
Yeah, you went long on those mediums, and it definitely paid off. Definitely paid off as the safety car.
Perfectly timed.
It was strange because it was Ahmed who crashed into like the wall of the bridge down the back straight. Didn't see it happen, but I don't know how it's happened. But that was what caused the safety car. Yeah, it's a hard bit, the straight. It is a hard bit. But you've beaten all your better Jale guys as well.
Yeah,
obviously Werner.
Patrol, I saw him spinning. I noticed he stuck out on these mediums, which obviously wasn't the right decision.
No, definitely not.
Could have worked having the track position, but in the end, he spun off in the S curves.
Yeah.
Wern had a big choke early on. Was that lap 1 or lap 2?
I think it was one of the early laps. Yeah, it was a big choke.
Massive choke for Zinneke. and then Big Baguette, I think the safety car didn't do him any favours. I don't think. I think the guys around him who were on mediums were pitted. I just think yeah, he had decent pace. I think he came about seventh in the end.
Yes, yeah, he managed to crawl his way back up to seventh. He was having a really good start to the race. And then yeah, like you said, I think the safety cars just didn't come out at the right times for him. And he did, I
Yeah,
believe he did have a little bit of a spin somewhere, which cost him a bit of time.
right.
But yeah, you have that over the Bettajano guys again. So bragging rights go to you.
Indeed, what we like.
But congratulations. We're not going to hear, unfortunately, from Duke and Callum. They both had very good races.
Yeah, they had solid pace. Couldn't keep up with them really.
No, no, they did. They had very good pace. But next week is. Let me just double check because I'm useless at remembering these things. It is Germany. How's that for you?
Germany is I'd definitely say it's a better track than Great Britain. For me, I
Okay.
think it's one of my best, but I think I'm fairly decent at it. So we'll see what next Thursday brings.
See what next Thursday brings. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Kieran. I myself won't be racing tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I have work till late. Yeah, big oof, big oof. But hopefully, I will see you Saturday evening.
All right, cool.
Thank you for your help as always for the session tonight.
No problemo.
And yeah, congrats on the P3, mate.
Thank you very much.
No worries. I'm going to go and join the Blue stream because they started about half an hour after us because they had connection issues. So they're still racing. But yeah, have a good evening, fella.
And you.
Cheers.
See you later.
Right, guys, let me just see if I can get myself an invite to the Blue race. Why is Q-Tip still sending visits? Let's see, I've sent a message. There we go. You have the invite. Thank you very much, Cam. So, if you want to stick with me here, we're going to join the Blue stream. Here we go. Let's have a look what's happening here. Obviously, Indigo and Young Lights are doing the official commentary, so I'm not gonna act as if I'm doing the proper commentary for this. I just thought, in case some of you can't find the actual stream, then I'll bring it to you here. So here we go. We're just over halfway through the race, it seems. And we have lost Pat, Frotcher and Sector. Lego Minecraft currently leads with Q-Tip in second, Fishman third, Ryan fourth, Spyros fifth, Bjorn sixth, seventh is Zero, Warislander eighth, Just Chris F1 ninth, Cam 10th, Slash 11th, Spies 12th, 13th Toast, 14th Conrad, 15th Philippe, and LRB currently running in 16th. So let's see, intervals aren't coming up for me, which is a bit frustrating. I would like to see the intervals, helps me show the action to you guys. Ah, here they are, they're coming through. Oh, Fisherman's gone a bit wide at the restart. Looks like, so there is one driver missing, because they had to restart this session. And it looks like Compassion is missing. The one driver who isn't here. You'll see a couple of new additions. It's been a while on this channel since I've done commentary on Blue. I like to give it to Jamie and Young Lights because they work well together. They're a good commentary duo. So I like to give it to them. Cam's making a move on 0 here. Spies is gonna have to watch out for Toast, making a move up his inside. Max and Beckett's. Toast pulls out. Probably the correct thing to do there. Morris making a move on Bjorn. Just Chris making a move on Bjorn. Yeah, a couple of new people in Lego Minecraft. He's now in the Red Bull. Who else? Jay Frotcher's one. He's DNF'd, unfortunately. Felipe. Haven't seen him yet. He didn't make last week's race. That's when he was due to start. But he didn't make that one. Zero and Slash having a good little fight here. Maybe we should do this more often. Maybe I should just have one race start before the other. Spider and Toast going right at it here. Oh, what's happened? Q-Tip's gone somewhere. So Cam made contact with the back of Q-Tip coming on the track. So I'm not sure what happened to Q-Tip there, but he's gone from second place to now being right in the thick of the midfield battles. Conrad's retired. Conrad's out. He's lost it in Maggots and Beckett's. It's unfortunate for him. I hope he's doing alright, because that's a VSC, by the way. I hope he's doing alright, because he was saying that he was not feeling too great. He actually wasn't going to be racing. So I'm surprised that he was racing. We see a couple of drivers come in. Q-Tip, Zero, Spies and Cam. Oh, Lego Minecraft's just got a drive-through for speeding under the virtual safety car. Q-Tip saying who hit him, so he believes someone made contact with his Ferrari. Anyone watching, I can read you out the standings for Blue Division. So Fisherman currently leads on 51 points, Q-Tip 45 points in second, and Ryan in third on 40 points. So that's the top three here in Blue Division. Let's go and have a look at some of the fights. Spyrus Virus is someone who joined BPRL. And he's impressed me. He's been a decent driver. Fishman, having a look at the inside of him here. Another new driver. Warris Lander. Good guy. Like Warris. He was here for BPRL Season 1. I think he came third in the Drivers' Championship. Obviously, going to be a lot harder to replicate this season. The level of drivers have gone up significantly. Virus and Fishman having a right good battle here. Look how close it is, by the way. Fishman, Spirus, Warris, Bjorn, Chris, Slash, Toast, all within a second of each other. That's 9th to 3rd place. We've got LRB and Philippe just behind. And then you've got another little train back here. Zero, Spice, Q-Tip and Cam. They're pissing on softs. And they're running to the end. Medium runners. Oof. I think they will go to the end. I don't think they can afford to not go to the end. As far as Virus has got back ahead of his teammate Boris there. Yeah, the medium runners are going to have to push it to the end. Bjorn, Spirus, Fishman, Ryan, Lego. If you pit now, you're going to drop easily whereabouts Zero spies it. So you're pretty much going to be out of it. It's a shame for these guys at the back. Zero, Spies, Q-Tip and Cam, because unless a safety car comes out, don't think they've got much of a chance. Oh, Lego has fitted. Oh, he got a drive-through, didn't he? He got a drive-through for speeding. So Lego is drive-through. So Ryan takes the lead. Fishman goes second. Spirus third. So Lego he's come out, yeah, actually he's come ahead of Zero. He's only done drive-through, didn't he? So he's still on those mediums. Be interesting to see. Lego's a very, very good driver. Very quick driver. That'll be interesting to see if he can catch up. So everyone's moved up a position. Cam's picked up another penalty. Zero and Spine have a bit of a battle soon, I reckon. Cam has retired. He has had enough. Retired in the pits. Good. And that's what I like to see. I see too many people crashing out deliberately on the track, and it causes safety car, and it just has a say on the end result of the race, which is just completely unfair. Unless it's a genuine mistake where someone's actually crashed out, then it's just not right to do. If anyone's still watching, this isn't actual commentary of the race. If you want to have the actual commentary, I shall put it in the chat for you. So there's the link. I put it in the stream chat, just in case anyone wants to go and watch the actual stream for this race, which is Indigo and Young Lits. And Felipe and Slash going at it here. Shame that Cam's out. Spicer's gone ahead of Zero. After I've seen him chat in the Discord, and yeah, he's not a fan of the game right now. So whatever happened to him didn't go up. It's a shame for Lego. See, pretty much he was sitting quite comfortable. He had a few seconds gap on Ryan, and this is his first race in the league, so it's a shame that he couldn't. He may not be able to get any points here. There's only 3 laps remaining. Two FNR guys going to come to blow here. Toast and NRB. Last 2 laps. Lego's actually gained. He's down to 8 seconds behind Slash now. So Slash has still 2 laps to go. Lego Minecraft just set the fastest lap on 18 lap old mediums, 129.2. Jesus. So if Slash, say, had 2... Oh, Q-Tip's coming to the pits. Is this your retirement, or... I think Q might just be going for fastest lap here. It's a shame for Q, he was running up there as well. It's gutting, it is gutting to see things like that happen. He used to have been fighting pretty much since that safety car went in. Slash has now regained the 9th place. Lego Minecraft is literally under 6 seconds behind him now. He's absolutely flying. What on earth? But here we go, final lap. Spyro's Virus has really pulled away from Warslander, by the way. Warslander seems to be struggling. He's trying to hold off the likes of Bjorn, Chris, Toast, LRB. Bjorn has got ahead of Warris. He's not managed to keep that position. He'll do his best to keep hold of 5th though. Minecraft 4 seconds behind now. If there are penalties, then Minecraft has a chance. But here you are. Ryan looks as if he's going to win the British Grand Prix. We don't know what penalties are like. We haven't been here for the whole thing. Haven't been following any of the penalties. So if he does have a penalty, that could cost him. But there you go. Ryan wins on track. And he does win the race. Spyro's Virus takes 2nd as Fishman had a penalty. 3rd. Bjorn 4th. Warris 5th. LRB gets to Chris and Toast, both penalties. They come 7th and 8th. Ash is going to take 9th ahead of Felipe. And oh, Minecraft goes 9th. Slash and Felipe both had penalties. So there you go. Minecraft did get his first points of the season. Slash gets 10th. Felipe 11th. 12th comes... Sorry. Spies comes home 12th. Zero 13th. And Q-Tip is going to come home 14th. I think he's trying to go for the fastest lap here. He'll be frustrated by this result. He won't be happy with this result, that's for sure. Especially as he felt he received contact. There we go, this is the final result. Minecraft, did he get fastest lap? 129 flat. Looks like he did. Oh no, Q-Tip took it. 128.3. So Q-Tip has taken away that fastest lap point. Cam, Conrad, Sector, Jay Frotcher and Pat did not make But that is all. That is yeah. You got all of red and the second half of the Blue Division race. So thanks everyone for tuning in this evening. We've seen some great racing, and next week is Germany. So be sure to come back and join us. Thank you very much. Good night.